Having learned how to take next level interview, testimonials and personal branding videos, even next level home tour videos in the previous 6 episodes of this next level series, what's next? Well, here's the outcome of what I'll be sharing with you in this video. Hey friends and Vides supporters, what's up? I'm Differenter Colin from Learns here again. How have your journey been for your next level videos? You know, there are people who tell me that this series of next level videos have greatly helped them in their own video production, and especially in differentiating their own videos to look that little better than their colleagues and competitors. Well, I guess that's what we set out to do in the first place with this series of videos. That is to help people like you do your own videos a little better. Well, essentially to take it to the next level. But there are a few individuals who message me to say that video production is hard work, that there are so many equipment to get, so many rules to pay attention to, and so many aspects in lighting, sound, composition, and whatnot to consider for. They say it's too tedious to shoot videos, yet they know the importance in having videos in their business. So they ask if I or my company can help them with the videos. Well, to them, I acknowledge that certainly video production isn't easy. I mean, we're shortcoming to like 1,200 videos. Still, we find it challenging sometimes, even with the simplest talking head videos that we shoot for our clients all the time. But surely, if we found it difficult, you would have agreed that it would be for you too, maybe even by tenfold. So really, if you can't see yourself shooting your next level videos on your own, feel free to get us to help you with them. Just send me a message. And well, we'll take your personal branding or marketing videos to the next level, I promise. Anyway, back to today's video, which is on B-rolls. Now first, what's a B-roll? Well, the simplest definition is that B-rolls are action shots, meaning they don't involve you talking in the shot. Those talking shots are called A-rolls. So B-rolls supplement what you're talking about in your A-rolls, just like what you see here, where I'm showing you some previous action shots of our behind the scenes production. But a video can be shots with B-rolls entirely, just like the one you saw about our gimbal earlier. There's only music, some effects, and a bunch of, well, B-roll shots. So this is what I'll be teaching you to do in this video. Specifically, I'm showing you how to take B-rolls of something small that can be placed on a tabletop, like this gimbal. So let's start, shall we? Now, to shoot something like this B-roll video, we need to plan out the shots first. Assuming that you already know what angles to shoot your product video in, let me introduce you to 3 considerations to take your B-roll video to the next level. Now, the first is depth. Now, unlike in the interview, testimonial, personal branding, or even home tour videos that you want to see the background so as to get depth, in a product video like this one, most of the time it's actually better to isolate the background so that your viewers' focus is just on the product or parts of the product that you want them to see. So for instance, in this DJI RS2 gimbal, we can show the whole thing or just the logo here. And as you can see, we've put out a flat single color background so that the product itself pops. And in the case of just showing the logo only, in fact, we have introduced a background and a foreground, thereby introducing that, but in a way that isn't typical like what we did in the other videos. The blurred out parts of the gimbal in the back and front of the logo forms the background and foreground. Hence, there's still depth. Second consideration, and it's lights. Lots of it, in fact. Yes, for product B-roll videos like this one, we need a ton of light. Now first, we obviously need to light the subject itself. We can use the typical continuous lights that we've been using in our previous videos. But sometimes they look better with some splashes of bolder colors lit by these RGB lights. Here we have three types of RGB LED lights. First, these light wands are great if we want a tall or long coverage of the product from top to bottom. Second, these LED panels will do the trick if all we need is to splash a side of the product with a color. But the third type of LED lights, which is these more handheld brick lights, can do wonders too. Now they can be as bright as the LED panels, which might cost 3 times as much, and they can be placed in locations that are small. And most importantly, in a product B-roll video like this one, you can do this. Yes, hover them over and above the product to give the perception of movement in the video. Now, does that mean that by lighting the product is good enough? Well, no, because we need to light the background too. Unless you want to purposely just achieve a very flat and down background look, I will suggest that you light up the background too. Now, in the case of our product B-roll video here, we're lighting the background with another 2 LED panels to get some variation in the colors in the back. Now, with depth and lights taken care of, can we start shooting? Actually, yes. You can start with some handheld shots if you have really steady hands, or your camera has really good IBIS, like what you can find in this Sony a7S III. Otherwise, you would want to consider mounting your camera on a gimbal like the RS2 or that is what we are shooting. So what else can we use? Well, in this next level B-roll videos episode, let me introduce a new piece of equipment, the slider. Now this particular model is the GVN GR120QD. It's a 120 cm slider that's actually quite affordable compared to those rather expensive Rhino or Edelkrone ones. And this GVN slider really does its job surprisingly well. So what is a slider? Well, it's actually what it says. It lets us slide the camera from one side to the other. With this particular slider, we can do these type of trucking shot, or side to side shots, or this dolly shot, or push in type shot. With a bit of adjustment on the slider, we can even do an orbit shot, like what you're seeing here. So as you can see, the shots are smooth, especially when compared to handheld shots. Even gimbal shots cannot beat how steady those produced using a slider. Now, alright, with that, lights and this new piece of equipment, which is the slider, all prepared, and with the shots planned out earlier, we are finally ready to shoot our next level B-roll video. So here goes. So here's the finished next level B-roll video again. I hope you have enjoyed watching and learning from this video as much as we have in producing it. What do you think of you producing your next level B-roll videos on your own? Well, let me know in the comments below. Regardless, do help me to like this video so that I can take relief that you supported us. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you won't miss any of our other future episodes too. Speaking of which, in the next and last video of the next level series, I'll be showing you my very own home studio. So, you guessed it, we'll be taking your home studio to the next level then. Meanwhile, go check out the other videos in our YouTube channel, okay? Until then, I'm Differenter Colin. Why be different when you can be differenter? I'll see you in the next one.